Transfer drama alert! This summer window is officially on fire, and we've got everything from London showdowns to free agent heists to Saudi superclubs going full career mode. Arsenal want Chelsea's Noni Madueke, and they're not just lurking, they've knocked on the door with a £50 million bid. Manchester United? They're plotting the heist of the century. Dusan Vlahovic could be heading to Old Trafford for free. Yes, free. And Al Hilal? Oh, they're not done yet. After swerving Osimhen, they're now gunning for Benjamin Sesko, and they've got Saudi billions ready to drop. Buckle up, football fans, this window's about to get chaotic. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's dive into the wildest transfer saga of the summer. Manchester United might just pull off the heist of the summer. That's right, folks, the Red Devils could be about to land Dusan Vlahovic for free. Yeah, you heard that right. F-R-E. So what's the catch? Well, Juventus are reportedly ready to RIP up his contract. Why? Because they're tired of paying him £20 million a year. That's right, £20 million for one player. And they're now ready to offload that monster salary, even if it means letting him go for nothing. Wild. According to transfer insider Gianluca Di Marzio, meetings with Premier League clubs are going down next week, and guess who's got their seat at the table? Manchester United. Oh, and also Arsenal, because of course they are, but United are circling like sharks. Now United are in the market for a striker to support Rasmus Højlund, and Vlahovic fits the bill perfectly. Tall, strong, clinical, this is the kind of striker that doesn't just lead the line, he drags defenders out of pubs and ruins their weekends. And with 43 league goals in 104 games for Juve, he's got the stats to back it up. The man's basically a goal-scoring machine with Balkan vibes. But here's where things get juicy. Manchester United don't want to spend big this summer. The Glazers locked the wallet, and Ruben Amorim's trying to stretch the budget like it's Black Friday at Primark. So far, they've already forked out £62.5 million for Matheus Cunha, and they're still haggling over a £65 million deal for Brian Mbeumo from Brentford. And in the discount aisle, they've been offered a trio of veteran strikers: Callum Wilson, Jamie Vardy, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Yes, it's giving Premier League retirement home FC, but hey, bargains are bargains. Let's not forget, last season was a disaster for United. They finished 15th in the league, yes, 15th, their worst season in modern memory. And to top it off, they lost the Europa League final to Tottenham. Yes, Spurs, the team allergic to silverware for 17 years. So now, it's full rebuild mode under Amorim. And Dusan Vlahovic? He could be the cornerstone of that redemption arc. Will United get him for free? Will Juve really cut ties? And will Arsenal crash the party? Jadon Sancho, the Manchester United ghost, is finally packing his bags. After 2 years of drama, bench time, and exile under Erik ten Hag, the former England wonderkid is set to bounce. And where's he heading? Not Turkey, not back to Chelsea, but most likely, Juventus. Yup. The old lady wants him, and Sancho's all for it. Italy, pasta, sun, redemption arc, he's sold. But don't start celebrating yet, United fans, he won't come cheap. The club still wants around £25 million, and Sancho's £7 million a year wages are, well, a whole mood. That's a big check for someone who hasn't played for United in 2 full years. Oh, and remember when United paid £73 million for him in 2021? Yeah, about that. Meanwhile, another winger flop exit might be just around the corner. Antony is wanted back at Real Betis. Yep, the same club where he had a surprisingly solid loan spell. The guy seems happier in Spain, even chilled there during the off-season. United? Not so much. Betis boss Manuel Pellegrini wants him full-time, and honestly, there haven't been too many clubs knocking on the door, so this might be the Red Devils' best shot at offloading him. Double winger clearance sale at Old Trafford, everything must go. Meanwhile, in Italy, United's still dreaming about Moise Kean, who just smashed 19 Serie A goals for Fiorentina, but if they want him on the cheap, they've got 5 days. That's when his £45 million release clause vanishes, and Fiorentina's offering him a shiny new contract. So to recap, Sancho, Juve, looks likely. Antony, Betis, talks happening. Kean, United, clock's ticking. It's transfer season chaos at its finest, and the Red Devils are knee-deep in it. Hit that like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more transfer madness. Al Hilal are back again, and this time they want Sesko. That's right, Saudi giants Al Hilal are coming in hot with another blockbuster transfer move. After getting swerved twice by Viktor Osimhen, yes, even with Saudi millions on the table, the club is flipping the page and their next target. The 6'5" Slovenian tower from Leipzig, Benjamin Sesko. Now this isn't just some rumour from the transfer mill. Sources in Saudi are saying once Hilal wraps up their move for AC Milan's Theo Hernandez, they're going all in for a new striker. And Sesko, he's top of the list. Leipzig want around £77 million for the 22-year-old. But let's be honest, that's pocket change for Hilal at this point. And if you think they're stopping there, think again. Also on their hit list, Jean-Philippe Mateta, fresh off a 17-goal season and an FA Cup win with Crystal Palace. Yep, Palace in Europe is real. And Moise Kean, who just dropped a casual 25-goal season for Fiorentina and is finally looking like the striker everyone hyped him up to be. Let's not forget Manchester United are keeping tabs on all these names too, but with Hilal moving like a cheat code in career mode, United may have to settle for Jamie Vardy or Callum Wilson on a free. Yeah, that's the vibe at Old Trafford right now. Meanwhile, Hilal's making power moves left, right and centre. Beat Man City at the Club World Cup. Yes, seriously. Appointed Simone Inzaghi from Inter Milan. Already stacked with stars like João Cancelo, Kalidou Koulibaly and Ruben Neves. Oh, and they just won the Saudi League again. They're not just building a team, they're building a dynasty. So, the big question is, will Sesko make the leap? Will Leipzig cash in? Or will United finally get serious and fight back in this transfer war? One thing's for sure, Al Hilal are cooking. And Europe's elite clubs, they better wake up. Like, comment and hit that subscribe button because this transfer window just keeps getting crazier. Transfer drama alert. Arsenal have officially knocked on Chelsea's door and guess who they want? That's right, Noni Madueke. Yep, you heard it here first, the Gunners have made their move and it's not just Twitter noise this time. According to BBC Sport, things just got real. Talks are underway between the two London rivals and let's be honest, this has all the makings of a spicy summer saga. Word on the street, and by that we mean Sunsport, is that Madueke's already got personal terms sorted with Arsenal. The man's basically packed his bags now, all that's left is Chelsea's green light. But there's a small catch. Chelsea have slapped a £50 million price tag on him. Not cheap, but hey, Premier League talent inflation is wild these days. Mikel Arteta? Oh, he's seriously eyeing Madueke's versatility. The guy can switch wings like a Formula 1 car, changes gears. Left, right, you name it. And with Saka nursing injuries more often than fans would like, Arteta's looking for reliable cover, someone who can bring the sauce and handle the grind. Plus, Arsenal and Chelsea are on decent terms right now. Remember that surprise £5 million swoop for Kepa this summer? Yeah, that might just help smooth this deal over. Now here's where it gets extra juicy. Madueke's currently in the US, helping Chelsea in the Club World Cup, where they've already pocketed a wild £80 million. And he's not just along for the ride, the guy finished as Chelsea's third top scorer last season, behind Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. 7 Premier League goals, not bad at all. But Enzo Maresca's been dropping some interesting hints, basically saying, I only want players who want to be here. Translation? If Madueke's head is already in North London, it might be time to move on. Meanwhile, Arsenal aren't stopping there. They're also keeping tabs on Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze, Real Madrid's Rodrygo, and still trying to close that deal for Sporting Lisbon's Viktor Gyokeres. But with Sporting holding firm at £68.9 million, Arsenal are still £4.3 million short. In short, buckle up. This Madueke move could be the first domino in what's shaping up to be a chaotic transfer window. And that's your full summer transfer. Drama served up on a silver platter. Arsenal have officially made contact with Chelsea over Noni Madueke, with talks heating up around a reported £50 million fee. The versatile winger has already agreed personal terms with the Gunners, now it's all about the green light from Stamford Bridge. Meanwhile, Manchester United are circling Dusan Vlahovic as Juventus explores the wild option of terminating his contract, possibly letting him go for free to ease their massive £20 million wage bill. Meetings with Premier League clubs are on the agenda next week. Let us know in the comments, Will Madueke be Arsenal's surprise signing? Can Man UTD really land Vlahovic on a freebie? And who else will crash this window in blockbuster style? If you've enjoyed the chaos so far, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell, because the next episode of this transfer saga is about to drop. Stay tuned.